Hello one and all, it's CheeseTyme and welcome back to Stories Untold. This is the last session, so let's get right into it.
I think that's enough of that for now.
Oh good, thanks.
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you?
Maybe. What?
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
Huh? What? 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 What's going on here?
This place must be starting to feel like home to you.
I don't... I've never been here before, so I don't know.
Don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually.
Thanks. Under stress? Just a little bit. This is a dark room. Hello, camera. Hello, tape recorder.
Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment.
Okay. Now I can look around. That's cool.
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready?
I guess so.
Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
Record? Okay.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian.
Uh-huh.
As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly.
Huh.
Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back.
Okay.
I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember.
Remember what?
Your mind. It's like a conscious black box. It can show you your memories. Look into it.
Okay. It's those floating row bits again. Ah!
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station.
Uh-huh.
You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything, really, to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
Oh, okay. I can't hold it down, I have to click it individually. 5610, there's only that one frequency now.
12, 19, 86, 23, 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F. 12, 19, 86, 23, 04. Type in the numbers, James.
I did.
You gotta see this.
But that's 20F, that was the thing. I still have this, which is nice. Road Traffic accident report file, Wilson Police Department. This isn't the same thing. Fatal accident. Hang on. Number of vehicles 2. Pleasant Hill Forest Road. 20F. Fatal accident. James Asian. Wilson. Date of birth 63. Charles Hennings. Deceased. Date of birth 40. Injured. So, arrived on scene to discover 2 cars that had been involved in a near head-on collision. Mr. Asian found lying down outside his vehicle with head injuries. An ambulance was immediately called. His passenger was trapped in the vehicle in critical condition from wounds sustained in the collision. The driver of the blue sedan, Mr. Hennings, was found dead on arrival. It was noticed that there was a strong smell of whiskey from the driver and an empty whiskey bottle on the passenger seat. Mr. Asian was questioned on scene. He described an oncoming blue sedan being clearly out of control, which he swerved to avoid. Mr. Asian's passenger was his sister. The driver of the blue sedan is an ex-police officer of 20 years. Okay. Is there anything else? Nope, that's it. Dang. Okay. So... report. Execute line 1, 2, and 3. I mean, this is the report, but it doesn't exactly have any lines. Empty whiskey bottle. This is talking about the circle parts. 20F, fatal accident. Let's try that. Fatal accident. Empty whiskey. Out of control. Yep, that seems to be it. Searching.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James.
Sir Williams interview.
Finally.
7,000 FM.
It's not likely, at all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband, he was fine. No way he caused this.
The door stands shut, plunging you into darkness.
Asian guy. He's got something to
The
hide.
light flickers on. What? Okay. Well, I'm back in this first-person view mode, so this doesn't make sense to you. Yeah, you're right, it doesn't. You step into the hospital ward, only it seems abandoned. Your vision is blurry. This is the room that I was in with the recorder. Still recording. All of your episodes were recorded on tape. This is the 4th. Sometimes they make you watch your past sessions to see what really happened.
He has quite an imagination, Mr. Asian. I guess it's from the shows he's been watching. This time he described an A&E visit as a government conspiracy, some sort of lab. It's interesting stuff, and it's obviously pure fiction. But I guess it's just his way of coping for now. We'll see how we progress in future sessions.
I can't read any of this because my vision's blurry. Now that I have that tape, can I redo the tape? No? Okay. I don't think there's anything else I can do in there. Driving home. Don't have that 5th point. First steps to recovery. Can't read the rest of that. Yeah, you're right, I tensed up there. Someone else is here. Hello? Yep, hello? Is everybody okay in here? You dropped your lamp. There's no one else in here. I wonder if there's any more tapes that I can pick up. Sounds like... Oh, there it is.
We found him lying there sobbing while his sister died in the car next to him, while Hennings died next to him. What the fuck was he thinking? She was still alive when we got to her. If he'd have done something, they could all still be here.
What? There's an exit. That's open. Excuse me, I'm just gonna take this, thank you.
Today was the first session with Mr. James Asian, although I fear it will certainly not be his last. When asked about events that have happened in the past, he confused fact and fiction and told us a story about a computer game that was talking to him. I think he was back at his own house, his mum and dad's house, and he always talked about a room with a red X, one he couldn't get in. I don't know what any of this means or what it's going to do with the accident, but I guess some more sessions will maybe reveal that. We're going to try again tomorrow.
Huh. Okay, so that was everything with episode 1. Can I close this? No. No one's hiding behind the door. That's a good thing. There's a key here. Take that. You grab the keys from the table. They weigh heavy in your hand, just like the note did. I don't like this hallway. This hallway's no good for me. Pre-surgery day room. Can I pick that up? Nope, can't pick that up. That's fine. Everything's fine. You spent most waking moments in here. There's the Stories Untold. The only video they have, some horror compilation trash. Futuro. User, the house abandoned. That's from 1. That static is just static. Some number puzzles. Lamp. I wonder if I can turn this on. Nope, I don't believe I can get over to it. That's fine. Can I click the button? Nope, can't get to it. Alright. That's it for this room, I guess. What's in here? Santa Care. Oh, I can go in here. That's fine. I'll just go in here. You only caught a glimpse of the room, you guess that's why there is no detail here. There's something right here.
You honestly believe that Hennings was drunk at the wheel and not this little shit? If he wakes up, when he wakes up, I want answers. Until then, you handle it. You write it up. I'm out.
What? So it sounds like he's blaming it on me, which if I remember in the first game, it was all my fault, is what is, I guess, the narrative there. Okay, let's try this door. Yeah, it's locked. Another door you've never opened. You don't know what is in there. I guess let's find out. Okay, so it looks like a waiting room of some sort. Waiting room is dark, but you feel a presence right behind you. Okay, I'm just going not to look and just continue on. Aha! Nope. Nothing. Okay, that's fine. I don't like that at all. There! Nope, no one's there. It's just me here. Hi. That's locked. That's locked. No one else is around, just me. That's locked. Everything's locked. Go toward the light. You feel dread in the pit of your stomach. Okay. Is there any more tapes? Something feels similar about this bed. What they did to you. They say going toward the light is a good thing.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules.
That's all the stuff from episode 2.
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10. Come on.
I'm sorry, am I supposed to be doing something? Oh, Jules.
Come on, 100 joules.
Oh.
Charging up full to 10.
100 joules, gotcha. Turn that off, undo that. Turn that off. Amplitude to 10, you said? Amplitude's all the way up.
Clear.
Oh!
No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher.
Okay.
200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10.
Alright, 200. Going up to 200. 150. And
200 joules.
Yep, I'm working on it.
Keep the charge
I'm
at
working
10.
on
Let's
it.
go.
Yep, okay, let's do 200.
Clear.
Ow.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal.
That's exactly
Let's
what they
keep
said.
going. Increase again. 360, charge full.
Gotcha, 360. It's not letting me do the thing. 360.
Come on, 360, hurry.
I'm working on it. Oh, too far. Up. And go.
Clear.
Ow.
Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse.
Oh,
Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away.
okay. Let's run an X-ray then, I guess.
Where are we with that X-ray? Let's get it going now, please.
Okay, yep, turning on the X-ray. X-ray is charging. X-ray's on.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation.
Okay.
Switch on a drill, please.
Okay.
The drill, please. Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great.
Great.
We need you to stay calm
Oh.
and try to relax while we go through these next steps.
Okay.
We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
But okay. I'm back in the house. I don't like that sound. That is a terrible sound. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full. You're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul. My thing is still on caps. The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of Mom and Dad. There's a door to the hall. Sorry, don't look at the door. The doorway is wide open, allowing guests to move freely throughout the house. Go to the hall. You push through the crowd into the hallway. The hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put a great big banner up across the main wall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up, although the party is firmly downstairs. Go up stairs. You promise you to stay downstairs with the party. Same as ever, stairs, door to the living room, door to the kitchen. To the kitchen. They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. Okay. Look at roast. It looks great. Cool. Eat. Roast. Maybe later. No, I want it now. I want to eat the roast. I'm hungry. Maybe later. Fine. What else is around here? There's a utility room writing on the wall. Also, Jin is here signaling you. Go to Jennifer. Push through. Apologizing over and over. You get to Jennifer. You hug. You're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you are enjoying the party. You tell her it's great, even though you don't really know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyway and to loosen up. She asks you to get her a drink. Okay. Let me look around again. Waiting for a drink. You pour Jen a drink, one for yourself too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for the big trip. You tell her yes, that you have packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have really gone out of their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not fuck up so much. She's going to miss you. You're going to miss her. She walks away. Jin has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding, and smiling at the approving faces. There's so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. First, a drink. Pour and down another drink. Anything to move the night along. Me. Utility room. Utility room door is unlocked. That's odd. Go to utility room. You open the door and peer in. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskeys. Ceiling to floor racks, a collector, although he does actually drink them too. There's a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. Card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. With your whiskey in hand, you take in the room around about you. There must be hundreds and thousands of pounds worth of drinks in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Okay. What else is around here? Racks of fine wines and the door to the kitchen. No, I'm just gonna drink it. Drink whiskey. Nope. Okay. Go to kitchen. Alright, I guess I have to take the whiskey, don't I? Oh, okay, I already have it. You stumble out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. No. You go back out to the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through, and you make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. What? She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. What is going on? I'm sorry, I don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't understand. What? What? I'm sorry, I can't do anything? Oh. The girl in the vision with the orbs and the flashy and the seizure warning.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I'm so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
Okay. You're standing in the hallway. Something had stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. Okay. She's waiting patiently for the ride home. You had promised her. Okay, there's no point till you find those car keys. Doors to the kitchen and living room lead from where the hero wall stairs take you up. Let's check the living room. You're sure the keys are in the living room. The living room has a much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat on the chairs having civilized conversations. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mom is pouring a drink at the drinks cabinet. Let's look at table. Drinks on coasters, like proper civilized people. You can't see your keys. Let's look around. Coffee table, drinks cabinet. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Check jackets. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Look at coats. You search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Aha, car keys in the pocket. You grab both. Alright, go to hall. Keys in hand, you head back into the hall. Chin thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning and no one else is in any fit state to drive. You can handle it though, you know the road like the back of your hand. Nope. You open the front door and walk into the freezing night. The cold air hits you. You are glad that you have your jacket with you. There's a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends across the back of the house and the car sits in the front of the house. Okay, you fumble with the car handle, confused until Jin tells you to maybe use the key in your right. Use key. Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. The car is freezing as you fumble around with your seatbelt. Your sister opens up the car glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you that it's for when you return. The note is from your dad and reads, "Hi son, hope you enjoy your break. You'll need to fire up the generator around back, also get power and lights on. Also found something in your attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy." Both you and Jin have your seatbelts on and are ready to go. Okay. You try to turn the ignition with the steering wheel power, with sheer willpower, despite holding the keys in your hand. Okay, fine. It takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the ignition. You turn the key in the ignition and the car roars to life. Oh, the car squeals but stays stationary. Jin suggests releasing the brake, giving you a wide-eyed stare. Use handbrake. You very hesitantly release the handbrake. You can drive. You put the car in gear and pull out the driveway. Like a first-time driver, you really shouldn't be driving. I am driving very drunk on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jin started dozing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it a left or a right? You can't remember. Okay. Well, if it's not right, it's wrong. I'm sorry, go right. You don't want to, but you had better ask Jin for directions. Ask Jin. She grunts and throws her arm to the left. Well, that's not right at all. It's left. Of course it's left. Go left. You turn the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you are on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jin sits up in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. That's not what really happened, though, is it? No, okay.
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Yelling at you, crazy sister. Strange. There's a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow, like slow motion. Can I pull over? You're trying to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car.
James, for fuck's sake, pull over!
The whole world around you begins to scream.
James!
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
You wake up in the car. Your world is upside down. Your seatbelt struggles against gravity, trying to hold you in your seat. Hello. An impact into another car has torn a hole in the chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into your car from the engines. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Okay, this is just like the alien scenario. Look around. The car's broken beyond repair. The windows are smashed and there's wreckage all around. You're both wearing your seatbelts. Use seatbelt. You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over as you slump on the roof of the car. Kind of car. You squeeze through the wreckage and fall to the knees on the ground next to, I couldn't read it. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. The blue car has smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You are standing holding your whiskey and your dad's note, and flashing lights are approaching at the distance. Go to blue car. The door is jammed. You don't have time for messing around like this. Open door. What car? The other blue car or yours? Open blue car. Door is jammed. You don't have enough time messing around like this. What exactly do you want to do with the whiskey? Can't just toss this away. Whoa, hey-o. Can't just toss this away without thinking. They will find it and they will come to you. Can I, shoot. The door is jammed. I get that. The windshield is broken, but I can't put the whiskey into the thing. I don't know what to do. Put whiskey in blue car. With the lights approaching closer, you begin to hear the shrill of their sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then very deliberately spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver, and you toss the incriminating evidence onto his passenger seat. The circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Looking figure. The silhouette is a police officer in a uniform. He beckons you to approach. Alright, got a figure. As you approach the man, the pulsating lights around you get dimmer and dimmer while the pain in your head increases. You fall to the ground at his feet.
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember. It was all your fault.
Okay. Hello.
I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And then you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James. Say it. Tell them.
Okay.
Listen to yourself.
It has to end, James. Do you not understand? This episode you're having must come to an end.
Alright, here we go.
Make it stop, make it stop. Do you remember? Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Haitian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect they'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, there you have it. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't drink and drive. Oh, that was an interesting turn of events. But dang, that was a really good game. Well, I hope you guys liked it as much as I did. It was really intense. It definitely kept me on the edge of my seat most of the game. But yeah, that was Stories Untold. That was pretty good. I liked that game a lot. But anyway, hope you liked the game. Not sure what I'm gonna go play next, but hopefully it has as good content as this game did, because that was a pretty well done game. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.